Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Hush Hush, where last time we got to learn more about Iro, specifically about her mother. We had sex with Fumi. What's she at now? She's at 3 hearts. So I don't think we're done with her quite yet. We finally got to interact with Fumi. She had a really interesting sex scene, I guess, with 2 different art styles, which is really weird. Yeah, things are going well. We only have two more stats that are not at level 50. And now we're going to see Peanut to watch a meteor shower, which I think is going to be a really, really pleasant date. Excuse me. By the time you pull up to the beach, the stars are already starting to appear in the twilight sky. Sunset is already burned down from pink to orange and to a deep lavender purple, and night approaches. There's an exodus of tourists making their way to their cars as you make your way down the boardwalk steps. It looks like the beach will be largely empty within a few minutes. You make your way across the sand dunes, following directions Peanut sent you. They take you to an area off the beach that's not as manicured, with outcroppings of grassy sandbanks creating small private inlets. You hear Peanut before you see her.
Hey, I'm over here.
This is fucking gorgeous. Holy shit. I said it last time, but this, like, picnic under the stars is, like, my ideal date. I've said before that, like, if someone was ever going to propose to me, I'd want them to do it underneath the stars. You follow the sound of her voice. The fading light makes it a bit hard to see where exactly she is.
Keep going. You're getting warmer. Warmer.
You maneuver between the sandbanks and finally find Peanut. She's kneeling on a beach blanket, her telescope set up next to her. She quickly gets up and jogs over to meet you.
Hey.
Hi.
Good evening.
Good evening. She hesitates for a moment, then steps closer to give you a hug. The first time, her embrace is sensual. She presses herself into you, laying her head on your chest. She breathes deeply and sighs. I love you. I love you so much. When she finally leans back to look at you, her eyes shimmer with affection and nervous excitement.
I guess this is a real date, hey? I'm not just imagining it, right? I didn't mix up a signal or dream about asking you out.
Kiss her! Leaning forward, you draw close to her lips, tilting your head just so. Peanut's eyes widen in surprise. She gasps softly. She closes her eyes to close yours. Her lips touch ever so softly. It's a delicate, nervous kiss. She puts her hand on your cheek, and the two of you allow it to be small, soft, fragile thing. When it's over, Peanut lets out a flustered sigh.
I will definitely take that as a yes. This is a real date.
Oh, Peanut. I fucking love you. What are we at? 25%. That's pretty good. I think this is pretty good for our first playthrough so far, and we're only like halfway done. I guess I missed that one. Make a curious decision just because you can. Oh, that was probably something with the trash. Damn, I missed that. Well, I'll get it. I'll get it next time. I almost did it perfectly, and I'm definitely choosing Peanut at the end. She's my fucking girl. She's so fucking adorable. Her story is so sweet. I love her so much. She's so pretty. I love her so much. I'm definitely picking her at the end. Ugh. Damn.
Come on, I'll explain my little setup here.
She reaches for your hand and leads you to the beach blanket, looking at you over her shoulder the whole time. At the edge of the blanket, she kicks off her sandals and gestures a swooping hand to everything she set up.
Ta-da! All the things you need for successful stargazing. A telescope, my Stargazer 115, perfect for those lunar close-ups and peeking in on the Galalian moons. A blanket for comfortable sand loitering. Please note, it is snuggle-up size. You gotta sit close to me or risk getting sand in your undies. And your friendly neighborhood physics major and astronomy expert. Well, expert-ish. Tonight is the start of the Perseid meteor shower. Basically, the Big Mama meteor shower of the year. Tonight, I've brought years of astronomical knowledge, a variety of tools of the trade, and also lots of snacks in case we get snacky. So,
Snacky.
welcome to the Peanut Date. I hope you enjoy the show.
This is the most romantic shit I've ever seen. And I mean that.
Well,
Fucking
that's not
this-
exactly the phrase I would use, but I love your colloquial nomenclature.
This is literally my fucking ideal date. You're so perfect.
You goof. You always know how to make me laugh. Here, sit. We've got a little bit before it's optimal conditions for watching the meteor shower.
Peanut kneels down on the blanket, delicately turning to the side and giving you room to sit next to her. She sits near enough that you can feel the soft curve of her breast pressed against your shoulder. She smiles once you're comfortable.
By the way, when the shower starts, if you want to... if it sounds nice, you can lean your head on my lap and watch it that way. It's really nice. If you like laps, I guess.
I mean, it sounds amazing. Maybe we can take turns.
Yeah, I would like that. I was debating whether or not to bring pillows, but then I thought, where's the fun in that? So, we've got a bit of time before the shower begins. Any questions? I didn't prepare much of a pre-show.
Can you use the future to tell my future or anything?
No, you goof. That's astrology, not astronomy. This time, I know you're being silly. I am the last girl you want to ask about whether the constellation you're born under has an effect on your love life, or credit score, or whatever. Just to be clear, I don't mind people being into that stuff at all. I find it all a bit silly, but science isn't about dismissing stuff out of hand. It's about curiosity. So as long as people are looking up at the stars, I'm pretty happy. And I guess on the other hand, that the meteor shower may have actually had an effect on my love life. It's the reason we're out here, after all. You look like you have more questions. It's honestly my favorite expression in other people.
Do you take your dates out? Is this the key to your seductive ways?
Oh yeah, if you count Bonnabelle, I've had a whopping 2 dates come watch the Perseids with me. And I would like to state for the record, the last time I brought her out here, we were attacked by ants. So it was not a good date for Peanut. No. I'm always trying to trick or bribe people to come watch them with me. But you're sort of limited by whether or not the watching conditions are good. Too much light pollution, bad weather,
Oh, yeah.
a
fucking
seriously
light
bright
pollution.
moon. There's a lot of things that can interfere.
I swear, I want to find a place. Every time that I go to visit my family, I have to drive 2 states over, and I'm on my way back here. I always end up stopping by the side of the road because it's usually night by the time I get back. I usually end up stopping by the side of the road and just looking up because when you're out there, in the mountains, there's so many more stars. It's nothing like this, unfortunately, but there are so many more stars that you don't usually get to see. I want to find a place that looks like this at some point. I want to sit down somewhere, have a picnic in a place that looks like this. Where you can see all the stars, where you can see the arm of the Milky Way. I want to see all of that one day.
That's why tonight is perfect. Sub Rosa is excellent since they use low-pressure sodium streetlights to cut down on light pollution, and the beach is naturally shielded by Rose Mountain. So, perfect spot, perfect conditions, perfect company, perfect night. It just occurred to me that we could have arrived 20 minutes earlier and watched the sunset too. Whoops.
What's the deal with these Perseid meteor thingies? You said this was an annual thing?
Oh yes, it is. This particular meteor shower occurs around the same time every year. In fact, there are quite a few that do. The reason is because the debris field, all the little bits of space rock and ice, originate from a comet. Comets have a stable orbit in the solar system, and the Earth passes through this field at the same time each year. The comet has a super cute name, by the way. It's called Swift-Tuttle, which always makes me giggle for
Swift-Tuttle?
some silly reason.
I wonder if that's real.
Anyway, it takes Swift-Tuttle 133 years to complete an orbit. so we don't get to see it very often. So
Oh,
it's
it
kind of
is.
nice it leaves us this beautiful shower to find. I've always thought of it like a surprise Valentine from a secret admirer. Aww. Now I'm imagining Earth and Swift Tuttle on a little stargazing date. It's so cute! I gave myself goosebumps.
I love you. I need to hear that again.
Aww. Now I'm imagining Earth and Swift Tuttle on a little stargazing date. Oh, I can see Venus flashing us over there. And look, there's Mars and Regulus hanging out together. It's almost
Venus is
time.
flashing us. Yeah, was ready
Huh?
for tonight?
Oh, you mean like wishing on a shooting star? Oh man, I just imagine what happens if you make a wish during the Perseids and 100 shooting stars try to grant your wish. We're sitting here, watching the sky. Suddenly, 10,000 corgis come running right at us.
Peanut laughs so hard she has to wipe away tears before she's done.
Oh wow, that just tickled me. Sorry, that was probably super odd. But I might have a wish? Maybe? I can't tell you what it is though, of course. I hope you have your wish ready. And make sure it's not corgis.
Peanut suddenly springs up, pointing to the distance.
Oh look! See that big old shiny star there? Right above the horizon? That's actually Jupiter! I love Jupiter!
Jupiter's cool!
And you should too.
Jupiter's the coolest planet
It actually
other than
winds up
Earth.
protecting the Earth a lot from major asteroid collisions, due to the influence of its gravity.
I had friends with Jupiter after what it did. Like a cosmic bouncer.
Yes, exactly! Jupiter is a bouncer, the solar system is the nightclub, and the asteroid belt is all the scrubs that want to hit on the Earth. Jupiter isn't having it though. Big Brother Jupiter keeps everyone in line. Except for the odd dinosaur destroying jerks that manage to slip by. Anyway, that's not the reason I love Jupiter.
This scene is just... She's gorgeous.
See, the thing is, when I was a little girl, one of my earliest memories was going out to my cousin's ranch during the Christmas holidays. I was only 4 years old at the time, but I always adored visiting my cousins. I remembered playing freeze tag with flashlights and catching fireflies. One night, my dad took me out into the field with his trusty telescope. He always called it his spyglass, and used it more to look for pirates than stars. On that night, though, he had me help him set up the telescope, and after some adjustments, told me to look through it. And I saw Jupiter. And not just Jupiter. I saw all 4 of the Galilean moons. Io, Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto. They were right there, floating around this big, smudgy planet. And I realized, even that young, that I was looking at it with my eye. Does that make sense? It's a weird feeling to describe. I had seen Jupiter 1,000 times in pictures on the TV, that sort of thing. But the telescope, it was just glass and metal. I was looking right at Jupiter. The real deal. The light from its surface crossing space, straight to my eye.
I get that. I have always been completely, utterly fascinated by space. Space has been one of my favorite things since I was a little kid. I've always loved space. For as long as I can remember. I've been fascinated with the idea of outer space for ages. For a while, I honestly considered becoming an astronomer because of how much I like space. And I can't imagine. I've owned a telescope, but that was like ages ago, and I didn't know how to use it properly. I don't remember what we did with it, but I can't imagine what it would be like to be able to see Jupiter. Probably one of the coolest planet in the solar system after our own. To see Jupiter directly with your own eye. Especially with, there are so many advanced telescopes you can get these days that are fucking insane. That let you see insane amounts of detail. I can't imagine the immense, the incredible nature of getting to see that planet with your own eyes. I'm probably gonna get a telescope eventually.
That moment, it sparked a deep love in me. It's stayed with me ever since. And I feel like a lot of my love for space and science started right in that field, looking through that telescope.
You're just fucking perfect, aren't you?
So, yeah. It's important
You're
to
the
me.
fucking perfect girl.
I'm sure you can tell by the 1,000-word essay I just spoke at you.
Peanut pauses, tucking a loose strand of hair behind her ear, obviously a bit embarrassed from having shared something so intimate. I love the way you speak with such passion.
Oh, thank you. I didn't mean to give a speech or anything. I love sharing this stuff. I almost can't control it when I start talking about it. Don't let me forget, though. I gotta set up the telescope to check out Jupiter later. It's worth a hassle, I promise. Oh, look, that's Saturn over there.
The sky darkens more, bringing with it more and more twinkling lights. The two of you spend the next while talking about constellations, comets, and planets. Peanut is obviously deeply happy to tell you every name and every interesting fact she can pull out of her brain. You need only point to something and she has 100 things to tell you. The two of you laugh and chat. The sound of your voice is barely a whisper above the swoosh of the ocean, breaking against the shore. Peanut is staring dreamily at you, listening to you scrap some of your memories stargazing, when suddenly her eyes light up.
There! I just saw a shooting star! It's starting! Here, lay back!
Peanut pushes you over, then looks a bit startled with how much force she used.
Oh, whoops. My bad.
She quickly lays down right next to you, her hips touching yours, and points out.
Okay, the shooting stars are up there, in case you get confused.
Thank you. She turns and looks up, wonder and anticipation dancing across her features. Hold her hand while you watch. You reach over and hold Peanut's hand without looking at her. In your peripheral vision, you see her look to you in surprise, then she smiles and her hand links with yours. Time slips away. Shooting stars streak across the sky, sometimes bursting with glittering fragments as they strike the atmosphere. Peanut doesn't say much for a while. Mostly she points and gasps whenever a particularly magnificent meteor streaks by. For a while, this is your entire world. At some point, Peanut props herself up on her side so she can look into your eyes. She's laying directly against your side. She smiles, her eyes searching yours. She looks to your lips, your chin, and you can tell she is taking you all in. She gets a slightly more serious, dreamy look. Her blinks seem to slow, and the way she softly licks her lips before she speaks stirs something in you.
May I ask you something? Something sorta serious?
Yes.
Cool. I don't know why I feel like I have to ask before I ask a question. That's just Peanut. I actually got a couple, but I'll start with, do you like me? I mean, like me.
I love you.
I want to be sure.
Yes.
That's really good. And that was a weird way to reply. Really good?
I don't just like you, I fucking...
Definitely not a poet over here. I'll ask my next question. Are you seeing anyone? Wait, that didn't come out right. I mean, obviously you're seeing people. That's not what I mean. What I meant to ask is there room for me in your life? Is it okay if would you be into maybe...
Kiss her again. You move toward Rita, indicating your desire. As she's above you, she winds up being the one to lean into the kiss. Her hair falls softly to your face. Her kiss is soft and tender. She bites your lower lip with hers and softly sucks it. Your tongues touch gingerly for a few moments. When she stops, her face is red with breathless delight.
Yeah, me too.
Peanut lays back down, and for a short while she returns to looking at the shooting stars. You can sense she has a nervous energy. She fidgets and you hear her take several deep breaths to calm herself. You have the sense that she wants to make a move on you. Let her make her move! You clear her throat and ask her what's on her mind. The sound of your voice startles her, and she quickly gets up on her knees.
Oh, it's really silly. I've been thinking a bunch about how we met, about why we met. For the last few weeks, the memory brought me so much anxiety and embarrassment. And while I'm still intensely sorry for what happened, I also think, I don't know, I'm also intensely happy we met and had a reason to hang out so much. It's like the world's biggest silver lining, at least to me. And I was thinking, the stuff I was working on, what I needed your watch for, it's really dear to me. Like, basically, the more you see and know about it, the more you know me. I'd love to tell you about it, if you want. More of me.
Tell me.
Okay. My work is on general relativity, the study of gravity.
Peanut blushes, getting a slightly flustered look, but she gestures for you to sit up so she can lay down.
like to demonstrate what I'm working on right now. Do you know much about gravity?
It's a force of attraction generated by mass, right?
Yes. Well, also no. We definitely call it and treat it like a force. But the actual mechanics of gravity don't work the way most people think.
Okay, so, sex scene with Peanut. Very, very, very good. Wow. Very, very good. Very incredible. We got caught by Fumi, though.
What are you perverted hooligans doing on my beach? Public indecency? Oh, your naked asses are mine.
Peanut looks at you in abject fear. Run, I'll distract her!
Oh my god, seriously?
But Peanut does as you say, grabbing her stuff and taking off in the opposite direction of Fumi's voice. You pause for just a moment, allowing Fumi to get eyes on her.
Aha! There you are. All too easy.
You take off for the water, with Fumi hot on your heels.
That's right. Run. Makes it more fun for me.
You make it into the surf and swim away as fast as you possibly can. Fumi stops on the shore and laughs.
If you think you've escaped me, think again. I will find you. If it's the last thing I do.
After a while, she finally takes off into the shadows. You give it a good while before coming back to the shore. You make your way over to the car and drive away before Fumi catches sight of you and chases your car down on foot. You get back to your house super late, your mind whirling from intense emotions and a severe need for sleep. I fucking love this woman so much. She fucking described gravity by using her breasts as an example. Oh my god. Quill demands you flick a piece of string around for a while so she can catch it and be productive. You oblige and she kisses you on the cheeks as thanks. You dreamt of handcuffs last night. The bad kind. Also the good kind. It was a complicated dream. Barely needed any money. Hey, it's me, Peanut. So, last night was amazing. Absolutely amazing. I've never done anything like that with anyone before. If you don't mind, can you let me know if it was too much? I've been thinking over and over and may have gone too far, made you uncomfortable, misread the situation, or best science lesson ever. No, don't make fun of me. Are you making fun of me? Even though it was, let's say, interrupted afterward, I couldn't stop thinking about you. I don't super remember how I got home. I may have just floated there on a cloud. Think about the way you kissed me, the way you felt against me. I've never, sorry, my heart is racing just remembering all this. Ugh. You're an incredible lover. I want you every inch to take a rainbow for more. That's just like a jump scare. I made the strangest, most arousal this week. I can't believe you feel that way about me. You turned on just thinking about it. I hope we can do that again. Maybe more. More is what I was thinking. Yes, more is great. More is the best thing ever. Got such a head rush. Like when you stand up too fast and your brain and blood station takes a bit of a dive. Sorry, that's not super romantic, but the way you make my heart flutter sure is. Okay, I should stop bothering you. Thank you for such an incredible night. You're my favorite, just everything. My favorite everything. I'll be thinking about you all day. I hope I'll cross your mind too. Have a great day. Hugs and kisses. Heart.
Oh gosh, how am I going to... Oh, hola! What can I get for you today? Here you are! Have a great...
Wow. As you arrive home, you get a sudden strange feeling of dread. Reaching for the door handle, you're overcome with a sense of deja vu. You pause, taking in the uncanny feeling when something catches your eye. A slip of paper caught in the doorframe. You take it and read what it says. Dear valued customer, we have delivered your 100 cans of tuna, salmon, and sardines as offered. We hope you have a fishy day. Thought it occurs to you that you actually haven't seen Quill eat anything since she's been at your place. You rush inside, calling her name, looking in each room. You find her in the kitchen with 10 or 11 open cans of fish happily snacking
hi.
away.
I hope you don't mind, but I was hungry, so I'm eating these cans of fish. Oh, you should keep more food for kitties in the house, by the way. Kitties are a carnivorous animal and need their meats to be happy and healthy. Want to join me?
Yeah, sure.
Great! Grab some food. Look, not this food. This is my food.
You Quill share a fish and cracker bouquet banquet. And include some cheese for yourself. Quill reminds you that you shouldn't have dairy several times before staring at you until you share. All in all, it's actually a delightful lunch, and you feel pretty charmed and happy by the end. I have reached 50 and everything. Let's go. Hello, it's Quill again, your kitty. I need you to be home on Thursday the 18th evening. It's very important, okay? I kind of already have a date. Can't do it. Darn it. Okay, I'll find a different day that works. You really are ruining everything. Talk more later. Oh, it's you again. Sir Vix immediately leaps from the bushes.
Hark! You have returned! How laid, Lula! Before we check to see how your quest fares, I shall read from the blog of their holy socks, as is tradition. Ahem. According to Sect 6924-7, the topic of masturbation should be
69-24-7.
avoided in conversation with your squire, for it is a very touchy subject. All right then, let's see how much hentai you've collected and how much more may be hidden throughout the kingdom. Very nice! It looks like you've collected around 15% of the hentai hidden in Subrosa. Well done!
Well, I kind of installed it
15% is
halfway through the
respectable,
game.
but it means there's lots more to find. Return to your quest and leave no space untouched. Farewell, until we meet again.
While walking through the rough end of downtown, you mostly keep to yourself, avoiding homeless people and anyone who looks like they want to sell you something. Just as you're reaching a familiar supply street, however, you hear a commotion coming from down the alleyway. You peek down, making sure it's not a situation of the stabby kind. And see Detective Fumi apprehending
Hands
a
behind
delinquent.
your back, dirtbag. I've got a taser called the Tesla Tickler, and I've been looking for a reason to use her.
Get your hands off me! You're insane!
Spice's process, the delinquent doesn't seem to resist further, and Fumi slaps handcuffs on him.
You're damn right I'm insane. I'm a police officer. Now cool your heels. I've got a few questions about all those purses you're lugging around.
I found them in the trash. Guess someone threw them out, right?
That's interesting. And I suppose the woman I saw screaming at you as you ran away was just a jilted lover, perhaps?
Yeah, I just broke up with her, and now she's all torn up, 'cause she ain't getting the D no more.
The delinquent is cut off, however, Fumi's knee collides with the side of his face.
Oh, what the hell? You can't hit me when I'm in custody?
Actually, it's a lot easier to do when you're immobile. But calm your tits, young man. You'll know it if I hit you.
While the two of them continue bickering, you notice a pile of purses near the front of the alley. One of the purses has spilled its contents all over the ground, creating a mosaic of gum. Makeup, gum, meds, and travel size, conscientious, and small stuff with cash. Take a chip and eat it! You eat a potato chip. For some reason, you find this hilarious. But Stifle will have long enough to sneak away before awkward questions. As you leave, you catch the tail end of the conversation between the
Hey,
delinquent and Fumi.
cop. I think I might be packing an unregistered weapon in my pants, if you want to reach in there.
Oh, it'll be too small to rise to a felony. I wouldn't worry. Oh,
Damn.
look. Mrs. Tesla Tickler has emerged from my holster. I wonder what trouble she wants to get up to today.
The delinquent goes quiet just as you leave your shot. I ate the chip. Yum. Chip fizz. When you arrive at the bakery, the lights are off and there's a close sign on the door. You notice, however, a small heart-shaped sticky note on the glass that says special deliveries. Knock 3 times. You knock 3 times and wait. You see movement inside the door. The kitchen swings open. A moment later, you see Barnwell come to the door in her
Hey,
apron.
sugar. Thanks
Ooh,
for knocking.
looks nice in here.
It's not my usual level of hospitality, but I didn't want to leave the door unlocked. Some customers are not dissuaded by a closed sign.
Oh yeah, absolutely. sucks. I mean, if you leave the door open and like unlocked, people are gonna come. Are gonna go through no matter what.
How are you, baby?
You step forward and kiss Bonnibel. She happily returns the kiss, and her tongue gently courses yours into her mouth. The two of you stand kissing for a few moments. You can feel an eager energy in her. She presses into you, pulling her deeper into her embrace. Bonnibel smells sweetly. Then she takes you by the hand and leads you up toward the display counters.
I haven't stopped thinking about you since you left me hungry for more sugar. I wanted to do something special together tonight, and I confess, it's a little bit selfish for me.
And the two of you reach the counters. Bonnibel gives you a kiss and leans back seductively on the counter.
How would you feel about a special Bonnibel dessert?
Sure, let's have sex, although you don't get to see it. I got the achievement for completing Bonnibel's dates. That was pretty quick. I kind of just skipped through because I didn't care that much. Let's make some money. Let's try and get to that 100,000. You have a feeling you forgot about something, but you just can't pin it down. Your mind is heavy with commitments and details. For the first time, you're starting to feel truly exhausted. You had a nightmare last night. Cassie was there, but things got dark, swallowing her up until you could only see her face. Her scream woke you. Yes, sir. I've never been kissed the way it is. Like fireworks and cake together. Time was put together as magic. You're so generous, wonderful, talented, and wonderful. The rest of my July is a bit packed, but if I get any time for you, I'll let you know. Push the baby, 10 minutes. Thanks again. I loved every second of that. You're amazing. Okay, I'm going. Bye, sugar baby. Yeah, no time to do this. Like, meet me at the beach right away if you can. I want to make something cool, but I need some help. Make it happen, Captain. Okay. Drop everything because now it's easier. Uninvited. Back, I'm hungry. I'm starved for attention. What do you say you and I go on a date? Fancy date, fancy place. Let's say Friday the 19th in the evening. I don't have anything else. Yes, I'll prove to you I can clean up good. That's what I hear. Should I get ready to rumble because I'm gonna be looking like a knockout. I've never been to this place. Don't screw this up. See you soon, sweet cheeks. What?
The hero returned. Personally, I'm not sure what sucker means, but it sounds like a fun time. Before we check to see how your quest fares, according to Sect 3, 14, 15, if two knights cannot maintain erection for the purpose of mutual pleasure, they should part as friends. For there are no hard feelings. All right then. Let's see how much... Excellent! It appears that you've collected around 30% of the Hentai Subrosa. Well, that's astounding! 30% is a so...
What? I was just here. I only got one more scene. Okay. Beach. Drive out to the beach and over to a spot that's been set aside for a motorcycle jump course. You spot a hero during donuts in the parking lot pull up next to her, rolling down your window.
Hey, there you are! I was worried you were gonna leave me hanging.
Aw, damn, I thought you were a hottie I could hit on a bush to see you.
Hardy har. Just a heads up, if you see a girl riding around on a bike this nice, she's out of your league. So, see, here's the thing. I have always wanted to try out motocross. You know, like jump, woo, crowd goes wild. But my father basically threatened to disown me if I ever did something so stupid and reckless. Anyway, they're setting these jumps up for a competition tomorrow, and I kinda want to try them out. So, you're here as witness. And ambulance caller. If things go poorly.
It's metal as hell.
Right? I really want to try them out. So, is that a yes? Can you witness? And point a camera at me, in case it's awesome. Please, please, please?
We all love our thrills, but you know you need the right gear for something like this.
Yeah, you're right. I once tried free climbing without properly learning the right techniques and got stranded on a cliff. I almost fell a bunch of times and needed to
I bet. I bet she dies if you let her do it.
Arrgh! I just really, really wanted to try it. But you're right. I don't want to smash my pretty face. Look at this face. Can you imagine? Let's go grab an ice cream or something.
You and Nero indeed go and grab ice cream. And something tells you that you've only narrowly avoided disaster. Yeah, she would have absolutely died. I'll get it later. I'll get her death thing. I'm gonna save it for a different playthrough. Yeah, I'm just doing my own full, basically blind playthrough. I guess that now there isn't anything that I've looked up. So, yeah, I'm just doing basically a blind playthrough so far, and then I will do all this other stuff later. Cruising down by the boardwalk, there appears to be more tourists than usual. The sidewalks are more packed and jaywalking abounds all around you. There appears to be some sort of market event going on. There are more stalls, more buskers, more people who believe bikinis and speedos are streetwear. It doesn't look like you're going to be able to find parking. The spot opens right in front of you. A guy in sunglasses sports jersey makes contact with you as he pulls out of the spot. Two of you exchange nods. Game recognizes game. Then he pulls away. Several cars behind you honk their jealousy as you pull into the perfect parking spot. You can tell many have been circling the block likely for hours. Somewhere nearby, a crowd of people break out into applause. Is this for you? There's no way to prove that's not. Peering at the various booths and tables, you quickly assess that most of the items for sale are overpriced tourist knickknacks. Well, Jesus is here. You find 8 or 9 booths selling organic crystals. One booth is selling therapeutic punches. Another has just wheatgrass. Not seeing much that interests you, you mosey over to the boardwalk, where the sound of a distant ice cream truck seems to be emanating from somewhere. Suddenly, you hear someone yelling from behind you. You turn time to see someone on rollerblades barreling towards you. It's Peanut! Lean down and scoop Peanut off the ground with one arm. Just as Peanut's about to crash into you, she closes her eyes and shrieks.
I'm sorry!
Girl, why do you have so many band-aids? Damn, you're hot. You sidestep the collision, scoop her from the ground, and avoiding the impact with a quick spin on your heel. Peanut opens her eyes, her expression is shining with immediate relief.
Oh, wow! Did you just... Holy moly! You are strong! Thank you so much for saving me. I couldn't stop. These rollerblades are trying to destroy me.
Why are you... You lower Peanut back to the ground gently, allowing her to brace against you as she tries to find her footing.
So hey, let's reload the scene and start from scratch, shall we? Hey, it's me, your friendly neighborhood Peanut, rolling around at the speed of sound, it would seem. Thank you for saving me. I was... Well, let's just say that if P equals envy, my M wasn't bringing much to that party.
Science jokes are tight.
Well, I think so. I've gotten used to confused stares as a form of applause. Peanut takes a bow. Thank you, thank you! Well, I'd better keep going. Got a bunch of caffeine and taurine-enriched compounds to disseminate.
That's sort of like telling me what you're up to.
Oh yes, I've got a veritable laboratory of scientifically dubious stimulants in my bag here. Many have bold claims, such as imbuing the consumer with appendages for flight, but these claims have yet to be peer-reviewed. Sorry, this is a running joke with my university friends. We make silly things sound needlessly complex or scientific. Just smile and nod. In fact, that's great advice for all interactions with yours truly.
I always smile when I see you.
Yeah, just continuing my part-time adventures in part-time employment. Today, Peanut is skating around the boardwalk, handing out samples of energy drinks, and sometimes she skates sorta okay for a few minutes until she gets to a hill or a crosswalk.
At least your uniform is super cute.
Yes, exactly. That's actually what made me sign up. The job description made the whole thing look and sound super fun. Unfortunately, I was a bit too much of an eager McBeaker. The picture of the uniform didn't show the feet. Let this be a reminder to always read the instructions in full before commencing any major undertakings. But hey, looking on the bright side, I'm getting tons of opportunities to work on developing my center of gravity. And I mean, come on, you know me and gravity. Love that stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I learned that very intimately. Would you like a bit of help?
Oh my gosh, yes please. I can't skate well, and my ankles are sore, and I'm regretting all my life choices so much right now. No one is taking the drinks. Everyone just stares at me. There's even this guy who looked like he was dying of thirst, and he just shook his head. I'm so
hell?
bad at this,
What?
and it's going to take all day,
Who
and...
the fuck would turn you down? What the fuck?
Yes, please. Yes, please help me. I would appreciate it so much.
What's wrong with these people? You take Peanut by the hand and begin to gently pull her along the boardwalk. At first, she's a tangle of nervous and embarrassed energy, but as you help her gain her balance, she becomes more confident and relaxes into it. You help drag her to groups of people, and without the sudden threat of being crushed into, they're much more receptive to her offers. With each successful customer, Peanut lights up more and more. She starts to say mush when she wants you to go, designating you her trusty sled dog. Within a short while, all the drinks are gone.
Oh, thank you so much. That was so much easier without crashing into my customers. How can I pay you back? This paid $100. Can I split it with you? I'm sure you got a crazy workout from dragging me everywhere.
Nah, you keep
Are
it.
you sure? You
I have
really did make this whole thing
$20,000.
much more bearable. In fact, you kind of made it fun. Well, okay, but the next time we're out, coffee's on me. Hopefully not on me, just purchased by me. Well, I better head out. The sooner I'm out of these skates, the better. But yeah, thanks again.
For a moment, Peanut sort of shifts towards you. Her expression is a bit distracted and dreamy, and the movement surprises you. Her eyes meet yours, and there's a pause. The way she looks at you, you realize she could be coming for a hug, or... Suddenly her face redens and she laughs in embarrassment. She shakes your hand.
Yep, thanks again. Put her there, and great job! Better get going!
Peanut begins to skate away, not entirely looking where she's going. After almost crashing into a palm tree, she laughs again and starts to watch where she's going. Fucking relatable. Even though we literally had sex, she's still embarrassed. Fucking relatable. You decide that's enough touristing for the day and head back to your car. Haven't been here for a while. Dropping by the arcade to go look for Mio, but don't see her anywhere. Yeah, was Rui really just like... Was Rui really just that quick? She was just a little cameo. That's surprising that they would... I mean, I guess they use, like, Nim and some of the other characters, too. Like, they give them sprites. I think Ruri is here, and you don't get to interact with her except for outside that moment. That's kind of surprising. Let's run that, but we can at least put something more interesting. Let's play some games. Racking up some new personal best high scores. After you quietly congratulate yourself, knowing that video games are often the best option, regardless of the context. You leave the arcade, refreshed and renewed. It's me. I just wanted to send you a quick test to remind you that you're cool and awesome, and also you have a weird special power to swoop in just when I need you most. I'm well over this power and simply just accept you're so fantastic, and I'm lucky to have you around. That's all. Thinking about you lots. Hope you have a great evening. I'm gonna unwind with bubble bath and never think about energy drinks ever again. Actually, I'm already in the bubble bath. Huh. Well, that's annoying. I was gonna send you a super cheeky picture, but it just won't send. Okay, well, you'll have to use your imagination. Imagine a naked peanut floating slightly above the waterline, facing away various bubbles, not quite covering the view. Oh, and there's generous side move going on. Okay, I'll leave you alone. Least impressive sexy pick ever. Hopefully things work out next time. Take care, hugs and kisses. Yeah, that only works with the foam flings. Hi, it's Elle. Hope you have a wonderful day. And I'm hoping you find it more charming than alarming. Oh look, I made a rhyme. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. I'm sorry, I got distracted. You might ask you out on an outing. My brother's birthday on the 20th. He's throwing a big party. A big, noisy, crowded, dreadful party. And it's gonna sure to be really a tight full of snobs. Do you want to go with me? I can't imagine anyone else who might make something like this more fun and wonderful. But I accept. I would love to be your date. Wonderful, thank you. That makes you my +1. That's fun to say, isn't it? The birthday is up at the winery. Don't be late. Dorian makes a scene when people are late. See you there, my +1. Is cast time. Do 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 do. You arrive at the restaurant early. A valet comes to park your car and hands you a digital fob for retrieving it. When you walk inside, the maitre d' nods respectfully and asks your name. After searching their reservations, He tells you to please follow him. He asks if you would like wine delivered immediately to your table while you wait for your guest. I mean, he's already at max, so it's not like I can really do much. No, I want to try and get to. So, if I have like 20,000. So I need 80 times 5, that's 12, which is 6 days. 7 days, we need a little bit more than that. I can do it, it just might be a bit close. The maitre d' tells you will be delivered at once, then leaves. No sooner do you sit that you see Cassie being escorted to a table by the maitre d'. As you rise to meet her, she smiles a small, embarrassed smile.
Hello, good evening, and all that.
Oh, you look nice. You look nice in that. You take her hand, kiss her on the cheek, and lead her to her seat. It's only after you're both sitting that her smile quickly breaks to urgent glare.
Oh my god. Did you see the fountain on the way in here? It was bigger than my apartment. And the water looked cleaner too. I've never even stepped foot in this place. I couldn't get a job here bussing tables. The food must be hella expensive.
You look beautiful.
Yeah, I clean up good. Don't get all softy on me now.
Yeah.
I've gotta keep my guard up, so I don't accidentally knock a glass over and owe the restaurant $900 in crystal.
Sommelier arrives and delivers your bottle of Freedom Eagle, an Happy Valley Red from Vintage 2000.
Ooh, look at this! Fancy tableside service for wine. I'm more used to slapping my hand on bar for service.
The sommelier pops the cork and allows you to test the wine. After you confirm the quality, he pours Cassie's glass first, then yours, without losing a drop. Sommelier bows and leaves. Cassie picks up the bottle to inspect the
Let me
label.
see. Freedom Eagle. Soar to new heights with this majestic red grown in the volcanic hills of Nappy Valley. Nappy Valley's good, right? Let me see the wine list. Holy smokes! $500 for a bottle of grape juice? Oh my god, what were you thinking?
I can't imagine her reaction if I had done the 5,000. Okay, I need to know. I need to know. I'm so curious what her reaction is if you buy the 4,000 fucking bottle. Get the 4,000.
Hello.
Oh, so bought fancy wine at dinner. You know what? We'll run with that, actually.
Oh, I've never even stepped foot in this place. You absolute... It costs more to park. Ooh. Alright, let me check the label. Ooh, a bottle of French wine. I'm usually more Prosecco kind of girl, since to my belief the Italians do everything better than the French. What does the wine list say about it?
I'll keep this route because I imagine, yeah, I've got plenty of time to get 100,000. And besides, even if I don't get in this route, I'm gonna be evil next time, so I can get way more money next time. So... then I want to get you keep the achievement.
Oh my god, this wine is $4,000!
$4,000!
What? Did you know that when you ordered it? Why did you get this?
The money doesn't matter. The company does.
Jeez, you're really shaking me up here. I'm rattled. Look at my arms. I've got goosebumps. I'm breaking into a cold sweat. But, thank you. I don't really know how to say a $4,000 thank you, but it's nice. But anyway, the least I can say is cheers. Oh, hey, I've got an idea. Let's both order the most expensive thing on the menu. Then, when we're almost finished, we cause a scene. That way, we can have the nicest food, but still show up these stiff shirts and their overpriced napkins. Well, what do you say?
Sure, whatever.
I mean, don't you think it'll really chap their butts? Well, okay, whatever. I just thought it might be fun to cause a little trouble and get some free food out of it, too.
We returns to explain that the full course meal is a grilled yellowtail served with punoff and a copper alley.
I don't suppose you have any fancy cheeseburgers on the menu tonight? Maybe with some of that caper aioli?
Caper aioli. There's a pause as the waiter is momentarily caught off guard by the question.
Oh God, I'm just joking, you two. The blow ties cut off circulation to the humor parts of your brains.
The waiter chuckles politely, finishes taking your orders, and departs.
Why is everyone so uptight in here?
It's a fancy place,
Ouch!
Cassie.
Well, sorry if I'm making it hard for old rich people to enjoy their duck a la carte or whatever. I literally asked for a cheeseburger. I didn't throw a plate or anything. Hey, so, I've been thinking about you a lot recently. Actually, I've been thinking about you ever since you did that thing with your fingers and made me scream your name.
I guess it was a sex scene that we skipped because I haven't talked to her since. Because I think the last time I talked to her was before I got the 18 plus thing. Can't skip late. It's just, yeah, we're just talking about something that did happen.
Whatever days you are or aren't skipping, please continue to do so. I've got a few tricks of my own I'd like to show you sometime. When you're feeling adventurous.
Just then, one of the waitstaff is walking by with a tray of hors d'oeuvres. It looks like they're headed towards a banquet in one of the private halls. Cassie's eyes light up and the waiter walks by. She quickly reaches up behind him and takes one. She smells mischievously at you. But while the waiter did not see her, several of the other guests give her dirty looks. Oh! Ah, excuse me. Goodness. Ah.
Yoink! You gotta be quicker than that to escape my claws.
You didn't get me one?
Nope, you snooze, you lose.
Cassie goes to eat the hors d'oeuvres, but notices the other patrons allow her glaring. For a moment, she looks like she's gonna get angry, but her cheeks flush and it's obvious she's embarrassed. She puts down the hors d'oeuvres, and for several minutes, she doesn't say anything. After a long silence, Cassie finally blurts out her frustration and embarrassment, fighting back
I
tears.
should have known this dinner was a mistake. None of this shit is for me. See you around.
Cassie overturns her glass, spilling her drink on the table. There's momentary chaos as the other guests gasp and waitstaff runs over towels. You watch Cassie run out the front door. And even though she barks at the mayor to leave her alone, you can tell she's crying. The mayor says, "We'll come from your meal if you'd like to leave." You decide to take them up on that offer. Oh! Damn! Okay, that's interesting that you can't get anything. Or unless I failed the date, maybe there is a specific way you're supposed to do it. There's probably better things I could have done. Let's make some money. Part of you is tempted tonight to go out into the night and take all the things you need to succeed. You feel the shadows whispering to you, making promises. The evil is calling to me, but that's for next time. Damn it, July 20 days in. Still only 2/3 on the way through. Jeez. Your alarm goes off. It's a local radio. And a very happy birthday to Dorian Reed. Love your mom, dad, and sister Eleanor. Oh, what a lucky guy. Oh, that's sweet. He probably doesn't care, but that's sweet. Hope this text message finds you happy and healthy and awake. I never know when it's too early to text someone. I just wanted to send you an important reminder that you are awesome, and this day you better watch out because you are going to seize the heck out of it. Your absolute metric unit of amazing. Oh no, I can't stop thinking about you and would likely sneak into the shower with you if I was there. So imagine than I am, pressing against you, awkwardly shivering. Have an absolutely fantastic day, thinking about you all the time. Hugs and kisses, and nibbles. Gotta tell you something. Say I'm sorry. Sorry for acting so immature, and causing a ruckus and all that. I want to thank you for letting me get stuff off my chest. You're a special person, and I like the person I am when I'm around you. I hope we can do this again sometime. Got some shit to sort out with my employers, but don't take silence for lack of interest. More interested now than ever. Okay, gotta go. Take care. I'm thinking of you. Ciao for now, baby. I wonder what this is. I'm so curious what that is. It's probably something about being naked. Well, I'm not gonna get it now because I missed it. I might need a guide for this one because I swear I was doing basically most things right, but at least I'll get this one. While passing by the beach, appreciating just how many people find thongs and bikinis to be acceptable in public, you catch the sight of a few people surfing. Head over to see if Iro is among them, and sure enough, you see her hanging tight on a particularly gnarly-looking wave.
Yeah, baby! Woohoo!
Bunch of other surfers are out in the water surfing on their boards, and they all give her a round of applause as she goes past. She rides her board close to shore, then dismounts it and scoops under her arm. One of the surfers ashore runs up to her. It's an attractive boy you've seen around, so you decide to get closer to hear what they're saying without giving away
Hey,
they're there.
Kelby! What did you think of that?
Kelby.
Tell this girl to do a barrel roll. As she delivers.
I was just super impressed you did it without losing your top this time.
Kelby! That happened once!
That's not what Eli says.
Once. With you around. Anything else is no comment.
Just kidding. JK, JK.
Iro comes closer and punches him in the arm. He gives a mock expression of pain, the two of them head to a spot on the beach to sit.
So, hey, I wanted to ask.
What's up?
Didn't you mention that you'd met someone that was gonna surf with you? I feel like you've been practicing more with me than anyone else.
Oh, well, it's just that you're a better surfer is all. The best in town.
Aw, thanks, Hero. But when you mentioned it to me before, you were all stoked. What happened? Were they a major jerk or something?
No. Just the opposite, in fact. I think I'm starting to, get feelings for them.
Oh, hey! That's great!
Iro shoots him a dirty look.
I mean, that's terrible.
Sorry. I'm still not... I don't know. I sorta swore off ever finding love and happiness. And living alone as a crazy cat lady someday. But now...
Oh, come on. Eventually everyone swears they'll become a cat lady. Doesn't mean you can't find happiness somewhere else.
I know, surfing is easier.
Amen to that.
Two sit quietly for a little time more.
Well, I should add. Thanks for your help today, Kelby.
Do you mean the surfing tips or the emotional encouragement?
Yes.
Haha, right on. Take it easy, Hero.
She heads out and Kelby watches her leave. After a few moments she's gone and Kelby seems to be packing up. No, I'm gonna leave it be. Decide to leave Kelby to his own devices and continue on with your day. I don't want to come across as like that.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, Olia, what can I get for you today? Here you are.
I'm gonna keep getting some coffee. Almost against your will, you drag yourself back to the mall. However, this time it doesn't seem to be nearly as crowded. You've got some money burning a hole in your pocket. What do? I'll donate. Drop some cash in what turns out to be a charity for Red Panda conservation. Feeling overwhelmed with sense that this was the right choice, as you leave the mall a much better person than arrived. When you arrive to the winery, two security guards immediately signal you to drive in. You notice a small sign on the way in that says, "Closed for private event." There are already large groups of people wearing fancy gowns and tuxedos, and for a moment you can't help but feel underdressed. When you pull up to the front door, valet quickly comes to take your card and a servant approaches you with a tray of wine glasses. You take one and no sooner do you sip when you hear someone greet you from behind.
There you are. The guest of honor's guest of honor.
Hi, Dorian. Turn around and see Dorian approaching, his arms open, welcoming you. Tip the server $100.
Welcome.
Dorian.
Do try the champagne. It's a Noet and Shannon 96. A favorite that gets more rare every year. Walk with me. I tell you, I am immensely curious what Elle has gotten me for a gift this year. She told me you helped pick it out. Poor gal. She raises such a fuss when she knows I'll love whatever she gives me.
Your sister is a remarkable woman with fine taste. I just gave her a confidence boost.
I suspected as much. I share your assessment. The sooner Elle can come to see herself as you and I do, the farther she will go in life. Ah, speak of the angel and she will appear. Elle, over here.
You look to where Dory is waving, and at first you don't see Elle. After a moment, her pink hair finally catches your attention, and realize that she's wearing a beautiful gown.
Elle, I found your date outside, walking lonely and aimlessly without you.
Elle sweeps across the room with perfect posture, her head barely bobbing with each step, her hands folded delicately in front of her. Catch yourself staring out to break gaze for a moment when you notice Dory peering at you sideways.
Good evening, you two. A pleasure to see
Jesus, woman! I mean, you look beautiful, but good God!
Brother, you're looking very handsome tonight.
Thank you, my darling sister. But I fear I shall never command a room's attention as you do.
Dory leans over and kisses Elle on her cheeks. She smiles faintly, then kisses his.
Given the occasion, I would be pleased to sing a solo rendition of Happy Birthday, if it would not put you on the spot.
Oh well. Only you could offer to embarrass me in the most endearing and tempting way possible. But no. Don't fuss about me. There will be plenty of time to sing and shower me with gauche attention later. I just wanted to make sure you two found each other. Have a great time tonight. I have many more guests to greet, if you'll excuse me.
Elle smiles and curtsies. You nod and Dorian takes his leave. Elle remains silent.
Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm losing feeling in my, my lovely lady lumps.
Aw, lovely lady lumps.
I let Dorian's fashionistas tie me into a bodice, and now I'm afraid I'm going to pass out for the first time ever. Not due to my narcolepsy. Please tell me. Are my lips turning blue? Am I peeking out of this dress anywhere?
You look utterly magnificent, gorgeous beyond description.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Goodness, I don't know how to take such compliments. You'd better be careful, though. If you make me swoon, you're now officially the designated owl catcher. Take your duties seriously, I implore you. Well, I'm very happy you're here. These sorts of family functions are normally very dry and stodgy. I used to have to wear these enormous pleated skirts and hats tied under the chin and go about telling everyone how school was going. Fortunately, since my life is significantly less interesting than most of the families, they don't tend to ask as many pressing questions anymore. At some point, I realized that mundanity was my best defense in these situations.
Oh my gosh. I genuinely have no idea how you can say that. If I didn't know you, I'd mistake you for a movie star.
Now you're just cheating. If you're going to compliment me and take my breath away every time I say something, I'm just going to seal my lips. You're completely dedicated to making me blush, and it's not fair. I won't have it. We have at least an hour until cake and gifts and everything. How shall we spend our time? And normally I would mingle, but I do so dislike mingling. Any thoughts?
You have a tradition of pranking the birthday boy or girl.
Gosh, no. Dorian is allergic to fun and mischief and embarrassment. He once had Daddy sue a restaurant when they gave him his milk at room temperature. He was 6 years old. This idea is not likely to happen, and I condemn it in the strongest terms. I would have to be quite out of my wits to assent to that sort of plan. I think it's obvious, at the very least, that nothing is bound to happen without a bit of courage. Isn't that what they call alcohol? Liquid courage?
Liquid courage.
Oh, that makes it sound somewhat more carnal, doesn't it? Well, no matter, I suppose. Whether it's squid or liquid, we've got to taste it.
Elle raises her hand demurely.
Croissant, s'il vous plaît.
S'il vous plaît. Server brings over a tray of wine glasses, offering Elle a glass first and then you. Elle takes a glass of white wine. Once the server moves up, she raises it towards you.
Cheers to friends.
Cheers to you. Elle clinks her glass to yours. She is blushing, but her expression is happy and unguarded. Miss Howard, you notice a change in Elle. She drinks her wine a little faster than you do. She begins to laugh a little more loudly. Several times, the two of you are interrupted by other party goers, introducing themselves to you and wishing Elle good health. Each time, Elle seems to get a little more bold. She jokes with you and giggles more and more.
Have you ever noticed that we pet our pets? We pet pets. Pet a pet. Our pets want pets. So, which came first, I wonder? Pets with our hands or pets with the little furry companion guys? What do you think?
Kind of like fish. Yes, we fish.
Oh dear, you're right. Poor fishies. They're named after the manner of their demise. I wonder if my name is a verb. Can someone L me? I wonder what that would look like. Okay, I think maybe now I'm ready for shenanigans. What should we do? I would like to cause the mischief.
Let's pretend to be gossiping and make up the most absurd lies for other Chris to get to hear.
Sounds like fun, but I'm afraid I'll have to follow your lead. I'm not terribly imaginative, I've realized. I'm just as likely to say something true if I get flustered.
Hi. Sorry, I was having to let the cat out of my room. You'll do great, I'm sure.
I'll give it my best shot, I promise. So if I understand the rules, we're just supposed to pretend we're gossiping? I guess until someone interrupts us. I suppose that means whomever says the most scandalous thing wins. Okay, I'm ready. Let's find our designated eavesdroppers and see if we can rile them up.
You and Elle mingle amongst the other guests until you find a spot that puts you in close earshot of several groups.
Alright then, I'll go first. Ahem. So it sounds like she ate at least a dozen cookies, right out of the bag.
Well, she stole them. What else did you expect her to do? Elle giggles, though no one else seems to have overheard you.
My goodness, you have quite the imagination. Ahem. I heard her kleptomania is the only way she can achieve orgasm.
Ooh! Elle covers her face with her hands for a moment. You're sure someone's going to say something, but a moment passes, and Elle looks around with urgent
Did I
suspicion.
say that too quietly? Or was that not as shocking as I thought? My word, I'm not good at this game. Alright, it's your turn.
So I have something. Her first the sex addiction, then the sex phobia. Wait a moment, but no one seems to look up.
It's a wonder she hasn't burned through more pool boys.
Just as Elle is finishing her sentence, someone behind her says, Miss Reed, who are you talking about? Elle takes you by the hand, and the two of you dash away towards an open balcony, leaning behind a group of confused and offended guests. Elle is laughing breathlessly, almost tripping her heels, though she managed to catch her.
I think maybe we should hide until things cool off again. Quickly, outside! We'll hide in the vineyard until everyone remembers they don't care about us.
You and Elle descend down a long stairwell into the cool night air. It's been raining a little late at night, and the wind is surprisingly brisk off the ocean. Elle doesn't say anything as you go. She holds your hand and swings it gently as the two of you start to walk among the grapevines. In the sparkle of the lights decorating the trellises, Elle's expression takes on a soft, dreamy look. She gazes at you with half-closed eyes. For a moment, you think she might fall asleep.
Have you ever made love to someone before?
Yes, I have.
That doesn't surprise me. You seem like such a confident, experienced person. I'm always much too shy to ask questions like this. But tonight feels different. Okay, I asked you a private question. You can ask me one.
Letters aren't good with your brother, are they?
No. Things with Dorian are complicated. Ever since I was young, my brother and father have both been very controlling. It took me a long time to convince them I could live on my own and do things for myself. And I've struggled with depression. For this and many other things. For a long time, I've been hoping things would work themselves out for the better. Dorian's work is going to take him overseas, eventually. Daddy doesn't work around here. So I feel like I've just been trying to keep a smile on for a long time. But ever since you got here, I've been having fun. I want you to kiss me.
Elle closes her eyes and leans towards you, her lips parted ever so slightly. Kiss Elle delicately. You lean in slowly, your lips hanging about first for an impossible moment, as though it'll never arrive. Then you press forward, and the softness of her lips surprises you. She barely moves as the two of you kiss. She doesn't draw closer or put her hand to your cheek. It's over in moments, but Elle breathes a shuddering, excited breath. She laughs in spite of herself.
That was a very special first kiss for me. Thank you. We should get back now.
Elle demurely takes your hand and leads you back up the steps of the party. You now make your way back inside, and it looks like the party may be proceeding from the mingling phase.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I just need to powder my nose.
Elle takes off towards the step, and for a moment, you're left alone in a crowd of strangers. After a moment, an attractive but hard-looking woman approaches you.
Remember me?
You're Liliana, right? Cassie's manager?
Yeah, close enough. I've been keeping an eye out for you. You've been sticking your nose in a lot of other people's business. Consider this a friendly warning, and the only warning you'll be getting. Get out of Sabrosa.
Are you the
or
rival?
Things are going to work out badly
Go on,
for
make
you.
a move, I'll fucking kill you in front of all these sheep. God, I want to be evil so bad. It looks so fun. Such an extravagant fair. Where'd you get your invite?
Yeah, and that kind of shit is going to cause you problems, friendo. You have no idea who you're messing with. Get out of town before you become a headline. Think about it, but not for too long.
Returning your attention to the party, it takes you only a moment to find Elle standing at one of the dessert tables. That's probably the rival. Her pink hair is neon bright amongst the formal blacks and eggshell whites of the decor. You make your way over to her and sneak up behind her.
Oh,
What's
hello.
wrong, Rebecca?
Excuse me?
Oh, hi! You step back and the woman turns. It isn't Elle at all, but someone dressed almost exactly alike with a similar hairstyle.
Hey, sexy. Do I know you?
I'm sorry, I mistook you for someone
It's
else.
alright. It must have been a very special someone else. Your greeting got me kind of excited.
Okay, then they are two different people.
My name is Bella. I'm Dorian Reed's girlfriend. Or at least his girlfriend of the week.
Okay. Is Dorian dating you because you look like Elle? Or did he have Elle dye her hair to look like you? Because either way, that's really fucking creepy, Dorian.
Sorry for the mistaken identity. Dorian gets me to cut and dye my hair like this.
I see.
It's a bit odd, but I kind of like it.
Oh, God. It's just like fucking coffee and Amandia Lele's. Doesn't Andrew make his girlfriend cut her hair, like, make her hair look like Ashley's at one point? No, Dorian, why?
Anyway, no harm, no foul, stranger. Though, if you greet me like that again, I'm going to take it as a promise. Yeah,
pleasure.
for sure.
Looking around for Elle, you suddenly hear a loud voice coming in over the left.
Thank you again, everyone, for coming to my birthday celebration.
Freaking creep. You look up and see Dorian standing in front of the crowd. Elle is at his side, looking somewhat shy and abashed.
As you know, very soon, I'll be taking a sabbatical of sorts. I have a lot of traveling to do in the near future, and I wanted this year's celebration to be special. One last chance for you all to drink my wine.
The crowd laughs. You do not. Elle does
I've
not.
done my best to try and thank everyone, but if I've missed you, please do take a moment to pull me aside and slip me any last-minute bribes you care to make. Special thanks goes to my sister, Elle. Can we have a round of applause for her?
Crowd cheers and several people whistle their approval. Elle smiles but looks at least a little embarrassed.
She put most of this together for me, and I'm so grateful. Me, who used to pull her hair and tease her and all the other awful Big Brother stuff that shows I love her. Even though I'll be heading for parts unknown, there's still a chance Elle will be around for your soirees and book clubs. That is, if she turns down the offer to come with me. I mean, seeing the world with your brother is probably not the most glamorous way to do it. But who knows? Maybe she'll meet a handsome foreigner on the way and ditch me after all.
Crowd laughs. You do not. Elle does not.
So stay tuned for that announcement. Maybe she'll even answer tonight. Who knows? In the meantime, even though I don't have enough time to open all your gifts, I wanted very much to open Elle's. What do you say, little sister? Do you have a gift for me?
I do. I have two.
Wow. Oh well, you shouldn't have.
Here you are. The first gift.
Dorian takes the gift and eagerly unwraps it, tearing and tossing the paper carelessly to the
My
sides.
word! It's Smell Private Blend Luxury Cologne. The very best. Is this your way of saying I could improve how I smell, Elle?
The crowd politely chuckles. Elle smiles
Thank
sweetly.
you, sister. I love it. I'll use it sparingly. You're wonderful.
Thank you, brother. I'm glad you like it.
And what's the second gift? I don't see another.
No need to unwrap this one.
Elle reaches up and pushes Dorian by the shoulders. There's a moment where he's caught completely off guard and he tumbles backward, but he manages to grab Elle's arm as he falls, pulling down with him. Two of them fall from view into a large water grotto that runs through the winery. They hit the water with a loud splash. There's a loud auto gas from the audience. And just as the people were at the edge of the water to pull them out. Once they're out, Elle begins to laugh and Dorian begins to shout.
Happy birthday, Dorian!
Elle? What the hell were you thinking?
Wait. Oh! The hair! Her natural hair color. Also, they do match.
Oh, Dorian, it was just a prank. The water is clean.
You stupid, reckless, thoughtless ditz! How fucking dare you!
Bro!
You should see the look on your face.
You've been drinking. This party is over! Get out! And you, come with me, dear sister, right now!
Watch Dorian storm off, dragging Elle by the arm on his way out. And you can hear Elle laughing to herself as she disappeared from view. Try to follow behind them, but the suddenly bouncers and winery staff everywhere, shooing everyone out the door. By the time you reach the spot Dorian fell in, with the reason already found. On your way out, you grab a wine off the table. But Red Horse quiet. Your cell phone does a bud once with any text messages. Oh boy. So Dorian might be kind of a weirdo. That's really cool. Oh, man. Oh, that's where we're gonna leave this episode. I know it's a little bit of a shorter one, but, that's just the time, the time that I had. Thank you all so much for watching. We're starting to round up to the end of the game a bit. We still have quite a bit to go, but we're getting near to the end. So yeah, this is great. I'm really enjoying this. I can't wait to see where everything goes. And again, the more evil options that I see, it just makes me more and more excited to be evil in my next playthrough and see all the options that I missed out on. So I can't wait for you all to join me. Thank you all so much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe to see more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!